Okay. What happened? I have no idea. Like, I don't even know what happened. It's so annoying. Like, that's never happened before. I've, like, never seen that before. And this is an expensive computer. It's like $3,000 or, like, close to that. So, like, I don't understand, like, why it's never happened before. With my old computer, that's never happened either. So that video was deleted. I deleted it already, but I don't understand what happened. Like, everything on the screen froze and it wouldn't let me move my mouse much. That's what I don't understand. You don't look happy? Yeah, Caleb, I'm fucking pissed because the whole screen crashed and I had to end the stream and restart. It's annoying. Like, I don't think it's the end of the world, but it's like when you have to restart the stream, like, it's probably not great for the algorithm. You probably don't get, like, as many viewers when you restart, but it's like, I don't know, there's not really anything I can do about it. And it's annoying because I don't even know what happened. Like, I don't know how to fix whatever even happened because I don't know what happened. I just turned off the computer and turned it back on, but I don't know. Let's go machine here. Clip that. You can clip it if you want, Caleb, but I've said, like, crazy, way crazier stuff than that. How long were we on? It was probably like 10 minutes or something, I don't know. Or like 15 minutes, I can't even remember. This is the activation. Do you recommend the RG Tombstone deck? Been trying it out. I want to try something different than RG. I don't think RG should be used with Tombstone most of the time. I mean, there might be, like, a deck it could work in, but I think RG is best without the Tombstone, probably with the Monk. He'll probably go Executioner here, most likely. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. What the heck? Wait, why didn't he... Whoa. That was kind of crazy. This machine, I guess. Yeah, we pretty much won. I don't know how we just, like, took his tower like that. That was kind of crazy. How's it going, Dominic? We got Giant so OP. Yeah, the nerf didn't do very much. What are we at now? We're like almost top 200. What are you drinking? It's just Coke Zero. Because I might work out when I'm done streaming, so I figured I might as well have some more energy. Prima Meat says 3 wins in a row for Galaxy. Could try. I don't actually know what a Galaxy is, because I'm pretty new to streaming on TikTok. I've only been streaming on here for like a couple weeks. The nerf was basically nothing. Yeah, it's because of the chef. That's kind of the reason why it's not really that great. That's why the nerf didn't do very much. It's like $10 so after fees. Oh, okay, interesting. Pretty good vines there. And we killed a... Not bad. Not bad. Da-N says you like Juice World. I do. This year I haven't been listening to him as much, but last year I was listening to him so much, especially because I was going through a pretty rough time in my life. And I could relate to like a lot of his songs. But this year I haven't been listening to him as much because I've been... I don't know, because I've already listened to like a lot of his music as well. Okay. This is gonna be kind of difficult, I feel like. Kaneki or says all girls are the same. I mean, I like that song by him, but in general, the Legends Never Die album, I really like that album by him. Like a lot of the songs on it. I feel like... Nice. We prevent the king activation. Nice. Oh my gosh. Bro! That is so broken. What in the world? Yeah, you're the target audience for that album, says Isaac. Yeah, probably. It's a lot of, like, young guys that listen to him. Album full of mid? I mean, that's a valid opinion. Everyone has a different taste in music. For me personally, it doesn't really affect me much, like, if other people enjoy it or not. Someone on YouTube asked if I liked it. That's the only reason why I was answering it. We'll just Barbara here. Hopefully we can defend. It's going to be kind of tricky, especially because of that Evo Furnace. Bro. The Evo Furnace is ridiculously broken. Holy cow, man. Both of us are... Dude. This might have been that Tombstone RG deck the guy in the chat was talking about. Are you on the files? The Epstein files? No, not that I'm aware of. I don't think I am. There's always a chance, right? Like there might be like a 1% chance or like 1 in a million, but I don't think I am. I kind of doubt it. I don't even think I was alive at that time, low-key. We're top 200 now, good stuff. You listen to Kanye? I mean, I very recently, like, the only reason I say very recently is because the album came out so long ago, but I listened to Graduation, like, the whole album, like, for the first time, like, less than a couple years ago. And yeah, it's very good. And then I think College Dropout's very good as well. I think it's his first album, right? Yeah. So, like, some of his... better albums I've, like, recently listened to. And I thought Vultures was pretty good as well. He's just Machine, I guess. He's probably running, HH is a goated song. I know that song. It's pretty catchy, I'm not gonna lie. Calling Vultures good as Rage Bait. I mean, Vultures 2 isn't good, but Vultures 1 is decent, I feel like. Not gonna lie, guys, unironically, if HH was allowed to be on Spotify and Apple Music, I think it would have done numbers and made it to the top of the charts, because... You guys know how people like controversial music, and like everyone's gonna listen to it if they hear like how controversial it is. So it might be kind of a crazy thing to say, but dude, it would have, I'm telling you, it would have been like it might have even reached #1 on Spotify because it also is catchy. You know what I mean? So controversial and catchy. Like, you know, it's. I feel like it would have been #1 probably for a little bit. We'll go barbell here. Do you follow invest in stocks at all? Yeah, I invest in like index funds and stuff primarily. But then there's some other things I've invested in as well that like I made a bit money off of. Stocks are actually kind of how I've made a decent amount of the money I have. And then a lot off of like content, obviously. You uploading more shorts? I mean, that's my plan. I've just been kind of like busy the last couple days, so I haven't like uploaded one, but I kind of want to keep uploading shorts because they're good for channel growth. The last one I uploaded is doing really well, actually. I just need to think of good ideas for it. That's the hardest thing because I feel like I'm in the routine. Like, I'm already in the routine of doing videos and streaming, so I kind of already know what to do for that. I just need to figure out what shorts are good, basically, to do. I just need to figure that out and like get in the rhythm of shorts. Maybe the like lists shorts are really good. Like the last one I did, I could do it for other things like crackability and like how many drinks would I need to take home this card from the bar, like goofy stuff like that could be really good, I feel like. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I just know it's good for channel growth. Do you live by yourself? Yeah, I do. I could do more shorts of like the Chinese server as well. There's like a lot of things I could do, I feel like. Do you use honey pack in your deck? What the heck is that? I have no idea what that is, to be honest. Oh my gosh, bro. The defense went crazy. I actually don't know how we're defending as well as we are. Bro, these are some crazy questions that people are asking in the chat, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, he almost stole that there. Holy crap, man. When do you want to get married and have kids? I'm gonna be real, there's no timeline. It's whenever I meet the right woman. I already got my own place. Like, I got a condo. I think there's a very good chance I'll own a single family home by the time I'm 25. I got money. Pretty much it would just be like when I find the right woman, honestly. Kaiser says bro ain't getting married. I mean, there's always a chance. Not everyone gets married, but I got a lot going for me. Like, I'm confident enough in myself that like I think there's a very good chance I will get married. But I don't want to say I have insanely high standards, but I have like some standards. I'm not gonna just marry some, just like any person just for the sake of getting married and having kids. Where are we ranked right now? 142. How often do you hit the bars and club? Not like clubs, not super often. I've really only been to like what you would call maybe a club like twice, like a club, but really I don't even know if it would count because it was like it's more like a restaurant, but then the top floor is kind of like where the club and dancing was at. Bars I've been to more often because I feel like bars are pretty chill. Like I often go there with some of my friends. There's like a couple like you could say like favorite bars we have that I've been to like multiple times. We just go machine here. I just gifted to a millionaire. Thank you for the heart me. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I think I will be a millionaire. Like, hopefully, like, I don't know if I want to say when, because then I'm kind of exposing my finances. But I think I will be a millionaire. I kind of have a certain age in mind, but I don't know. But I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm not a millionaire yet. I appreciate it, though. You look exposable? What do you mean exposable? How's it going, Chloe? Being a competitive gamer hurts your chance at girls? That's debatable, Luke. I would actually make the argument that this might be kind of a hot take, but I'm going to be real. I don't really think women care what you do for work as much as guys think. If you're earning a good amount of money, I feel like they're not going to care a ton, like, what you're doing. Because what I'm trying to say is, like, if you're a mobile gaming content creator, of course, like, let's be honest, guys. That's not turning girls on. But do you really think they're going to get turned on if a guy's working, like, at a fast food place or like whatever, something like that, which a lot of like young guys do, or they might be like a server? Like, it's more or less the same thing. If they find you attractive and they like your personality, then like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter as much as you guys would think. Like, I'm just saying, it really doesn't matter. It's about the looks, gang. Dude, that's a big part of it, for sure. But yeah, bro, like, I'm telling you, it really doesn't make a massive difference. We'll go mini P.E.K.K.A here. From my experience anyway, chat, like, I'm telling you, like, dude, like, they really don't care that much. Like, young women really don't care that much. Like, what you do for work. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you're, like, making money and you're not, like, a complete bum, that's kind of what matters most of the time. But again, like, everyone's different. Like, it's going to depend, like, on the person a bit. But, like, that's been from, like, my experience anyway. Of course, women, like, older, like, when they're, like, in their 30s and stuff, they're probably going to care a lot more at that point, like, what the guy does for work. And they're going to want him to have, like, a stable, like, income, but not, like, you know. Can't get too cocky, boss. It's not even getting cocky. I was just answering what the chat was asking. We'll go barbell here. I hope I don't find you in a Twitter cancellation list. Bro, I'm not getting canceled. We gotta watch out here. I knew he was gonna go Vines. That's why I waited a mini P.E.K.K.A. Is it even smart to have a relationship as of now, financial-wise? Depends. Like, obviously, it just really depends. Chris, like, it depends. It depends on who you're dealing with. Like, if you're with a woman that wants to go out a lot and go on expensive dates, then, I mean, that's going to cost money, but it depends on the scenario. Like, actually, sometimes when it gets to the point where things build up, you know, and, like, things get serious, and if you, like, share, like, living expenses and stuff like that, it can actually be a financial benefit for you and your partner. Of course, that's when things are more serious. Maybe, like, initially, like, yeah, you gotta spend some money, but, like, it really just depends. Like, there's a bunch of factors. Like, if you're broke, you probably shouldn't be too worried about it, because there's, like, bigger fish to fry. Is that the right saying? But I would say, like, it's not something you don't gotta be rich. either at the same time. Are you still in school? I just recently got my associate's degree. I might take a break for a bit before I continue, but I would like to get my master or bachelor's eventually, probably. How's it going, Kang? You gamble? No, I don't. 110, alright. Brunette or blonde, boss? I don't know if I have a really big preference as far as hair color. Like, for some reason, I'd maybe say brunette slightly, but I genuinely don't think I got a big preference as far as that. How's it going, Clash on Luke? How's it going, Ben? Major business administration. Is this what you do for a living? Yeah, as of now. We gotta go in because we need to protect the machine. Not gonna lie, I feel like he might have. Let's see. Alright. How's it going, Gello? You look like you eat bananas because of their shape, not because of the taste. Bro, what is chat talking about? What the heck? You vines here? We should be able to kill that, right? Oh, let's go. That's OP. Boss running witch despite putting her in D tier. Didn't I put her in C in my tier list yesterday? I'm pretty sure I put her in C, didn't I? Yeah, I put her in C. Or did you mean to say the Evo witch? That's because the meta changed a ton because of the vines. The IRS has entered the chat? What the? Okay, nice. The minions should go in front here. Boss, I can see your third eyebrow. What do you mean third eye? What in the world? That push did not seem that push did not seem very defendable, I'm gonna be real. Pretty nice, oh my gosh, my witch stayed alive. Bro. Yo! Let's go, baby. Bro, this deck is broken. Boss, what's your main way for meeting girls? I'm gonna be honest, like, for me at least, I'm gonna be real, the most convenient is without a doubt dating apps. Because I got a pretty good online presence. I'm, like, tall enough, I know how to, like, have good quality pictures that it's pretty... I don't want to say it's easy for me on dating apps, because I think for guys it's not easy for, like, anyone, but it's really easy and requires, like, in terms of convenience, it's like the least amount of time commitment for me. But I've kind of been chilling a bit, like, recently. I've been trying to just, like, grind content more, because I've been, like, I don't know. I'm trying to date more with intention now. I'm not trying to, like, kind of, I don't know. I kind of, it's hard to find a good quality woman on dating apps, let's put it that way. What are we at now? Top 100. Bro can't pool face to face. I probably could at like a bar or something, but like it's weird. I don't know. Nowadays people aren't like meeting like in person as much. Like online is kind of statistically the way people meet nowadays. I guess like college is like your best bet in person, but like, oh no, man. Where are we at now? Yeah, we're already top 100, bro. We've been winning like almost all our games. Won like what 5 in a row. We only lost one, and that's shortly after when the stream cut out. Zach said, I believe you, but it's also hard to believe you're a top 100 or top 50 player in the game. Are you saying I'm better or worse than that? I guess is what I'm trying to understand. General South, the $2 dono says, was Furnace or God Machine more broken on release? The God Machine, I think, slightly. It's hard to say, though. Did something happen to your chin? What do you mean, lousy? Is because it's not showing the whole time, or what do you mean? I think a bit of it like is cut off at the bottom or something. You talked to anyone from high school? Not many people, no. Like, there's a couple guys I've recently reconnected with from high school. One of my good friends now actually is from high school. Like, he's one of my my better friends, but in general, not a ton. Not like a ton, honestly. I meant girls? Not really. Like, honestly, I didn't date much or have any dating experience in high school. I was pretty shy, but I'm not gonna lie, looking back at it now that I have way more experience and I'm like way more knowledgeable, now I can remember many cases of like when girls were interested in me in high school, but like I didn't know what to say or do. So I was thinking of messaging this one girl from high school that I'm pretty positive had a crush on me. And seeing where it goes. I was thinking about it. Like just messaging her soon. But in general, like not really. It's like I could, but I feel like it's better to not really like, I don't know. I feel like it's a little weird to hit up people from high school though at the same time. So like, it's kind of hard to say. We maybe try to kite here or something. I feel like that's not smart. I agree. That's why I didn't really know why people in the chat were asking about it. Maybe people were just curious, but like, I don't think it's the best idea. Not bad. Nah, I got the king activated though. S says this dude low-key corny. Bro, what do you mean? Do you get people from high school trying to get your attention now that you're a YouTuber? Like, some guys especially, but not really, like, a lot of women. Chat, the thing is, women, a lot of them got so many options, they're not going to hit up a guy they knew from high school. Like, I'm gonna be honest, chat. That's, like, pretty rare. Like, okay, if you become, like, a famous music artist, that's different, but like, dude, like, I'm not a celebrity, you know what I mean? You gotta be like a little bit more realistic. They're like, most people move forward, you know what I mean? Like, most people aren't gonna try to like get with people that they knew from high school. Like, maybe if you happen to like reconnect at like, if you have like a high school reunion, but I don't know, chat. Like, I feel like in general, it's a little bit, like, not very normal. Tyler Left Flame with the $2 dono says, you are an American treasure. Thanks. I guess, I don't know what that means, but I guess that's a good thing, right? Chris says only see dating being beneficial if they're in the same major as you or share the same goal. Same major? I don't know if I really agree with that. Because I don't know if that's a really big factor, at least for me. We're kind of cooked. Like, dude, we don't got a lot to defend this now. Yeah, it's over. That was a rough matchup. Mustafa with the Canadian $1.39 dono. I appreciate that. Poop emoji. Boss, do you think you're a narcissist? Says Richard. I've thought about it at times, but bro, come on, I shouldn't have opened that. I have some traits. Like, I have some traits of narcissists, and it kind of does make sense why there was a woman that had, like, borderline personality disorder that was really interested in me, because they're drawn to people with, like, narcissistic traits. I definitely have quite a lot, because I do feel like I'm, like, sometimes power hungry, like, I want to be rich, you know, be successful, all these things, but at the same time, I don't know, it's like, I could be, but, people that have, Asperger's have a lot of traits of, like, narcissists as well. I feel like I would maybe be, like, a covert one if I was. I don't know, though. It's hard to say. It's hard to say, to be real. It's hard to say. But, I really don't know. We'll just go machine here. Ben Trapstar with the Euro $2 dono says, advice on how to take log picks asking for a friend. What do you mean log picks? Anyone who looks like you would want to be a narcissist? It's like, I don't know if I am. I might be. If I am, I wouldn't say I'm like a severe one, but here's what I will say. I don't think being a narcissist is particularly a bad thing, because even though they have bad traits, like, a lot of times they're bitter people, they're jealous and stuff like that, they have a lot of, like, self-confidence, which makes them, like, successful, you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is, like, there's good and bad to it, is what I'm trying to say. There's good and bad to it, if you get what I mean. Because, I don't know, there's a lot they're capable of that other people maybe wouldn't be, because of how, like, self-centered they are, for example. Oh wow, that's a nice bypass. I think the dart is gonna lock on the Gob Giant, though. They're fine as long as they can live their life, Fabian said. Wait, what do you mean by that? Does that splash? Oh, yeah, it does. We're going to lose the tower 100%. Mustafa with the Canadian 207. What do you think about free-to-play in this meta? It can be rough. I don't even know what the best free-to-play deck would be currently. It's probably free-to-play. It's kind of rough currently because the vines are kind of a must-have, I feel like, in a lot of decks, or, like, a lot of the really good, like, Evos and stuff. I'm willing to bet 80% of YouTubers are more narcissistic than you realize. I agree. Like, a lot of people in politics are, like, YouTubers, stuff like that. I might be one. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I meet the criteria for it. I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm an honest person. Like I'm gonna be who I am. If I am, like, I, that's fine. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Look at the machine here. Uh, but like, okay. We go mini P.E.K.K.A here. Did you have any enemies growing up? I mean, not like enemies, I guess you could say. Like, there were some people I didn't get along with, but I wouldn't say like enemies. Hmm. Yeah, drill's OP. Rip. Ismail says, does being a narcissist make you a bad person? I don't know. It, like, depends if you, like, know you're doing bad things and you're hurting others. But I'm gonna be honest, like, not many people are. Isn't it, like, 2% of the population or something? If I were one, I feel like I'd be covert, because I feel like there's no way I'm one where it's obvious, because the thing is, like, I don't know. It's, like, hard to say. Ben Trapstar with the €2 dono says crack or pass Archer Queen and Nike Pro Shorts. What do you mean? Why? What do you mean Nike Pro Shorts? I don't even know what that is. What is it? Like, what is... I'm not sure because of the Nike Pro Shorts. I'll have to look it up. Oh, it's just like, okay. I kind of know. Yeah, I kind of get it. I guess crack, Ben? I don't know. Mustafa with the Canadian $2.79 dono says, do you play Clash Royale in the gym? Nah, I don't. I don't. Jolvion says, do you accept me as a VS? What do you mean VS? What's that? Have you ever had any weird encounters with a girl? What would you consider weird? How tall are you in feet? I'm like 6'1". So Ike says, what do you think sets you apart from other Clash Royale YouTubers? Do you think top ladder at level 12 helped in gaining traction? Probably not as much as you would expect. I think it's just being consistent with uploading. Like, that was a good, like, starter video, I feel like. There were actually some older videos I had before that one that I deleted because they had, like, there was, like, copyrighted music and stuff. Do you only stream on TikTok? No, I stream on YouTube, too. Ah, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Dang it, bro. Oh my god, Level Sylveon just gifted 20 memberships. Bro, what the heck? She gifted 20 memberships out of nowhere. Thank you so much. Make sure to say thank you, everyone, if you get gifted a membership. We'll go machine here. I kind of want to go in, so we use both of our Evos. Oh, shoot, it targeted. I wanted the machine to target the minion horde, not the, That's actually okay, though, because we might be able to get a witch down. That's not the end of the world. It's not great, but I was thinking going Barbell, but I thought maybe we would take less damage than that. The Mortar can get a little bit of damage. It's okay. WS. Thanks again, Sylveon. We go Barbell here. Why don't you play CRL? Are you actually a good player? I am. It's just not really worth it to play it because if you're not like a top 5 player in the game, it's better to focus on content. Otherwise, it's just kind of a waste of time. Because this year especially, the prize pool's so low. Like, you basically would have to get like top 3 for it to even be like a livable income. Otherwise, you're better off doing content because there's probably almost hundreds of content creators that make a living off of content in this game. Not hundreds, sorry, but like dozens. And basically for competitive, you have to be like a top 3 player, is what I'm trying to say. So you're kind of just... It makes more sense to focus on content unless you're insanely talented at this game, if you get what I mean. Because literally, even if you make World Finals, I think you only get like 10 or 15k or something like that. Like, it's not much at all, especially if you live in like the US. I would kind of like to get like a top... I think it would be more achievable for me to get like a #1 finish to make World Finals. But maybe next year it'll be like... It would basically be like... Maybe if 16 people make it, or 32, because the game's in a really good spot, they increased like the player count in the prize pool, maybe then I would play it. But content is where it's at. Like, besides Mo might be the only exception, but even him, I feel like the biggest content creators have made more money off of this game than, you know, like Mo, the best player. That's why content is always, like, more important, basically. That was a nice win. I thought that guy pretty much has all, like, commons in his deck, I just realized. Besides the minor, it's basically all commons. That's kind of crazy. Think you'll ever shift away from CR content? I mean, maybe at some point, but the game's in a really good spot right now, so it doesn't make sense to do it currently, I feel like. I came across a video you did with CWA, you looked depressed. Wait, why was I depressed? Was I on cam? Or when was it? JMK says, I see you in Tinder. Do you actually? What is my, okay, what, you saw me on Tinder? Then match me and say that you're from the stream. Or, say something about, like, what's, like, one of the pictures or something? I'm gonna say that on TikTok. Which kind of went crazy there. Those vines went crazy, bro. He got the activation, but like... Migo Man says, with $2 donation, put the fries in their proper packaging. McDonald's worker? MCs, it might mean McDonald's, or what do you mean? MC main character? Oh. What state are you from? I'm in Virginia. MC means Minecraft. I was thinking there was a chance that's what it meant too. I had no idea. That's going to be a very valuable rage. Mother Witch is going to go crazy, unfortunately. Witch. Kill the furnace, hopefully. It's not dying. This seems like a pretty difficult matchup, I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, the defense is going crazy. The Mother Witches. I wouldn't be surprised if people are running this deck literally just to have a way of countering what I'm using. Because the defense of it is really strong. We gotta hope we can get, like, a machine on the tower or something. Yeah, there's like some damage, but it's not going to be enough. And now this counter push is going to be not really possible to defend. Nah, it's game. Oh wow, we tried. Yeah. Switch lanes. I could have tried. I don't know if it would have made a difference though, because of like the fisherman. Like, it's kind of rough. I mean, maybe switching lanes would have been, like, the only chance we had. I maybe could have done it. I think that's a hard counter, though. Because the defense is kind of impossible to break through. How's it going, Faith? Show us battle log? Yeah, I could. Maybe in a bit. After this game. Oh shoot, he's got Executioner. Jason says I just won 500 on my NFL parlay. Oh, nice, nice. It's got some P.E.K.K.A deck. That's not bad. We forced him to go Vines on defense. I feel like that's not awful. Is that the Invader Faith? No. It's a different one. It's not even Faith G. It's some Faith on TikTok. It's not one of the two you guys know. What the heck? Wait, what? Hog is crazy. I think we Vines here. Oh, shoot. What is this deck? He's got like... I feel like Riley should pay for mods. He's big enough. Maybe, but most people are willing to do it for free. I don't know if he would. I know some of the really big creators do that sometimes, though. The P.E.K.K.A might be kind of annoying. We'll see how this goes. Wonder if we should machine this lane. Okay, what if we go in here? I don't know if this is good or not, but let's see what happens here. Yeah, because now... those vines weren't good. He'll probably NATO here. Nah, this is like this is cooked now. I think I gotta rage, otherwise it's not gonna. Yeah, this is over. It's already over. Why is he spamming emotes? I mean, who knows? It's people do it sometimes. I'm pretty sure it's like pretty easy matchup for him too, but you know, because he has P.E.K.K.A X NATO. Wait a minute, Faith is in the chat. What the heck? No, what the heck? Faith actually is in the chat. Assuming it's the same one. Wait, so she went on TikTok and then she went on the YouTube, I think. That's what happened. Invader Faith or no? No. That's a different Faith. Oh, it's Graveyard. It's Graveyard. Yeah. Let me see your pockets, boss, or else. Are you pocket watching or something? What are you trying to see my pockets for? Which, I guess. He might NATO. Hey, boss, can't get many cards max. Planning on maining recruits piggies. Will it always be viable? I think it would be good. Wait, chat, I wasn't paying attention. Did you just NATO? Did you just NATO, guys? He did, okay. So he messed up a NATO. Wait, he didn't. Okay, wait, so someone was rage baiting. I don't have blinkers, what the heck? Boss, how much did you make last month? Bro, y'all are pocket watching so much. The thing is, it's not an embarrassing amount to say. I just feel like it's not a smart idea to, like, say what you make. I don't know if it's the best idea. I swear, if I say it, I'd be the first Clash creator to say it, probably. Someone just said he made more than Tum and Dybala. I mean, that's obvious, bro. Dude, that's obvious. You know I'm making more than Tum and Dybala. Hey, man, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. I might be willing to do more or less than 25k. Bro. Okay. It's less than 25k. Alright, how about this, chat? More than... Here's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you a range, okay? I'm going to give you guys a range. More than 7k, less than 25k. Okay? That's all you get to know. More than 7k, less than 25k. Okay? I'm not going in. You guys are pocket watching too much. Be lucky I gave you a range. Okay? That's what you get. That's what you get. So 15k? I don't know, man. Maybe. So almost at 14k? It could be. $7,001? It could be. You don't know. That's the range you get. 7,000 to 24,000. That's what you get. So 16k, bro. Y'all are just assuming it's in the middle. Y'all are just assuming it's in the middle. A day? Bro, that's not a day. Come on. That's not a day, bro. Dude, if I was making that a day, oh my gosh, man. Alright, we gotta watch out here. Chat, I told you though, like, Riley's almost a millionaire, Ken is like a millionaire, Oj is like a multi-millionaire. I already told you guys several times, the biggest creators, we're doing alright. I've said that several times. We're doing alright. Like, I don't need to be specific, but like, I've been telling you guys that a lot. I'm trying to like, bro. If this doesn't, we're like beyond cooked, bro. At least we got a bar barrel for this, but this is like, this is really bad. Yeah, that's like, dude, this matchup. Alright, I'm gonna let him win. It's over. I'm gonna let him win. Does Surtag make more than you? Bro, I mean, he obviously has more than I do. Like, that's obvious. I don't know. Dude, y'all are pocket watching too much. But, bro, Tag, probably a millionaire. Or close, for sure. Right, bro. Jinxie's probably a billionaire. He's probably got at least like 20 million for sure. Which is pretty crazy. Tag got deported. I did hear about that. Tyler with the 2 I don't know says, where does your money come from? Ads? Yeah, primarily like ads on videos, but I also invest too. Thank you for the dono. Faith, I don't know. I'm probably in a bit of a goofy mood tonight or something. I'm in an open, honest mood. I mean, to be fair, I've kind of been that way the last like few months. I've kind of gotten to the point where I really don't care that much. There's not much I won't say at this point. I really don't got much to hide. Like, I just really don't. Like, let's not, like, get crazy now. Like, there's some things, but, like... You ever played Evo Junko? Evo Junko? What do you mean by that? Let me rage this. Faith off the perk again. You said, I miss you, Pookie. When are you going to come see me, Daddy? No. Faith. Like, cut this, like, trolling stuff out now. Like, we're getting too old for this. You know, this was so, like last year, you know? The Vines here. Vines isn't that good against the Witch, but I figured we get some good damage, at least. Junko. Chat, where did the nickname Junko even come from? Like, I genuinely don't even know where that... Like, why do people call him Junko? I've never known that. Oh, we are beyond cooked. If the Evo Witch lives, we might have it. Nah. Yeah, we're cooked. It was his username? Oh, his old Siege name. Okay. Well, there's Gob Giant here. I wasn't trolling. First of all, I don't even know if this is the real faith, because of how my chat is. That's how skeptical I am. We might need to go in here. Yeah, it is over, bro. Like, yeah, I'm not defending this. I'm not defending this. Yeah, rip. Which locked. That golem bro went crazy. Audios use beatdown decks. They're really good in the meta. This meta especially. Cycle's actually not the best this meta, except like Drill and Hog. Drill and Hog are like the only good cycle decks. It's the real faith, but my god, she freaky. So it is the real one. I might just go Gob Giant here. I know boss is secretly a freak too. Did I ever deny it? We'll go Barbarrel here. Dude, come on. That machine needed to die. Now it's already over again because the machine didn't die. Alright, I'm gonna let him win. That's so stupid. Dude, like, come on. Like, the same golem deck again. Yeah, that's... We'll let him win at this point. Dude, this meta is ridiculous, man. What stocks do you invest in? I made a lot off of Tesla and Apple. I already sold my Tesla stocks, but that was probably like one of the biggest gains for me. I got like a good amount in the S&P 500 though. I try to put a good chunk in investments. I don't want to have like too much in the bank. Because inflation, you know? It's better to have your money in investments. Also, like, real estate's a good investment, so that's why it's always better to buy than rent. Kill that mighty miner. Ooh, this is really solid. What is this guy doing? Oh, he just... Okay. Wow, all the recruits went in this lane. Isn't that a good thing for me? Probably just Gob Giant in the pocket here. Wait, actually... What if I just do this? If that doesn't even take our tower, we're in an amazing spot. Okay. That's really good. Like, actually. We're gonna have enough for vines. Gotta wait until it deals a little bit of damage to it. Then we go in for the vines. Get a rage going. Hopefully that dies. Nice. That should be tower down, right? Give me it. Give me it, bro. Let's go, baby. Do you have interest in the World Cup? It's in the US, so I might actually watch it in person. It might be expensive, but I might actually watch it in person. Because I know it's in the US. But overall, I'm not super into soccer, or what other countries would call football. Rally stream ended? Oh, good. We're actually going to get viewers now. How about that? Hello, everyone coming in from Riley's stream. How was Riley's push? Did he gain a lot of trophies? All about those, bro. I mean, I'm kind of messing around right now, to be fair. Only streams pushes to ultimate. Really? I guess he's got multiple accounts. That's why. You should do a horizontal live if possible. Want to watch on my TV but can't. I feel like there's more potential on vertical because it goes on the shorts feed or whatever. But I might try it, like do a test where I do like horizontal again for a bit. Like I could do it just to kind of like see what happens. It could be interesting to see. Why are we not finding a game? What's going on? Alright, let me see. Fun match here. Ace with the 2 Ardono is Yersin, CZ, Oyasu's ult. If not, who's better? Oyasu's definitely better than Yersin. Thank you for the dono. Oh my god, it's this guy again, bro. We're already gonna lose our tower. That's kind of obvious. I did not think he had the gob curse, bro. Come on. Yeah, Ace, thank you for the dono. They're definitely different people. Yersin, I'm pretty sure, is from Colombia. Oyasu's from Japan. Boss, when you bring back the cute nerdy glasses? Bro, everyone asks that, but then whenever I wear my glasses, I get called a nerd nonstop. I get called a nerd, and people say that I'm chopped. So it's like, bro, it's not... I don't know, bro. It's probably not the play. We did Witch here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whew. Let's go, baby. I thought you were a nerd. I am a nerd, but I don't want to look like one. If you're gonna be a nerd, the last thing you want to do is look like one. You get what I mean? Like, pick a struggle. We'll go Vines here. Oh! Bro was going all in. At this point, if I lose, I must be racist, bro. Like, this is over. Nice, good stuff. He was out of elixir. Bro, you already look like one. You're saying now I do? Oh? I mean, that's fair, that's fair. But then, when I'm, like, if I'm wearing my, Alright. Back at, 22. Do you like kiwis, cats, or dogs more? I probably do like cats slightly more, but the problem is I'm allergic. But I would like to get a pet cat. Maybe later this year at some point. I'll have to see. Because I'm sure I could still do it even with being allergic. And I might not be as allergic as I was when I was younger. I'd have to see. When are you styling your hair? I don't use anything to style my hair. I know some guys do it, though. I don't know when I'm going to end, because technically I already did hit top 100 at some point earlier in the stream. So I guess I could end at any point, because I do kind of want to work out, but I'll see. John says, boss, are you racist? I hope not, because if I am, then I'd probably get canceled. Wow, what a start. Bro, what is happening? Yo, what the heck is happening? Yo, guys, what the heck just happened? Wow, what even happened? Yo, what the heck? How did that, oh my gosh, like, how did that even happen? That's insane. Are you a full-time streamer? I mean, you could say, like, I'm almost a full-time content creator at this point, because I've been doing videos and streaming, like, basically every single day. Shorts have kind of been going decently as well recently. You like Canadians? Yeah, I do. They're typically pretty nice. And they got that maple syrup. I've actually never tried poutine. What's good, Jeff? I remember you, actually. Migo Men's with the 2 I don't know says 4-0. 4-0 what? What do you mean 4-0? David says, do you like politics? I'm pretty interested in it, yeah. Andy says, do you like Jews? Bro, can we chill with those kinds of questions? Because here's the thing, chat. No matter how I answer that question, dude, I shouldn't have even read that. Because here's the thing. If I say yes, I'm going to get hate. If I say no, I'm going to get hate. So it's just like, those types of questions, guys, you're setting me up for failure. All right? Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Wow, the witch is going crazy. Yo, the witch basically got us just as much damage. And he says, my bad, bro, sorry. No worries, man. You didn't know. It's not your fault. No worries. Just answer, it depends. I mean, that's actually kind of a decent answer, I'm not going to lie. I actually kind of like that, now that you mention it. You gotta rage that to kill it. We don't even need to go in for the vines. Alright. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny. If this guy whips out a rocket, I'm gonna punch my desk. Alright. We'll go machine here, so we're protecting the witch. Yo. Yo! Dude, I love the witch. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow. What did I just witness right there? That witch went crazy. That witch went crazy, man. Wow. Good stuff. Why are you taking college classes if you already have a successful job? I feel like at this point I'm trying to make my parents and other people proud. College, having a degree from a decent university or a good one is seen as like an achievement. People like respect you more. I don't think I'll ever need it because even I'm confident even when this game dies, I feel like I'll be just fine being an entrepreneur and finding other ways to make money online on my own terms. But I feel like it's good to be educated, to have like the most amount of opportunities. Like both my parents have master degrees, so it's kind of understandable why they want like me and my brothers to be educated. And then other people in society think for some reason that like people that have degrees are like better or more intelligent. I don't think I necessarily agree with that, but you know, it's like you kind of might as well. I think it's like you might as well get a bachelor's degree if you know, you have the finances to do it. I just did for my associate's community college. It's a bit more affordable. When I transfer though, if I do for my bachelor's, it's gonna be a bit more money. But I might just ultimately decide it's worth it. Seem like you have strict parents? Nah, I don't. Especially my dad. He's very chill. But still. This guy BMs a lot. I might have to mute. Go to Cuba, big bro. I'm sure you're welcomed. I mean, maybe I'll visit at some point. I'd like to do more traveling. Why did he fisherman? This is Clash Royale, ladies and gentlemen, in September 2025. What a game. What a match of Clash Royale. Oh my gosh, bro. Fisherman does die, which is pretty dope. Yo, how did... Kill the witch. Okay. Yo. W Vines. Nice rocket. He does ability though. Is this witch gonna go crazy maybe? He probably just logs, right? Yeah. He vines because he knew it would rocket on the tower. Pretty good play by him. What is this match, bro? Bro, you never know if the rocket's gonna go on the tower or not, bro. Like, oh my god. Rip, bro. That was so close. That, like, match was so random. It, like, was back and forth the whole time. No one understands how God Machine works. I know, it's like so random where the rocket goes. It's like weird. You think Lumberloon freezes you good for the actual meta? I don't think so. You probably want to use Lumberloon with vines instead of freeze, I would say. Dave's Hot Chicken's so good. Isn't that the restaurant that Drake owns? Any occupations for YouTube? Nah. Because, I mean, I started doing YouTube when I was, like, 15, I want to say. I started streaming on Twitch when I was like 14. Like, I started building my channel up a ton when I was in high school. Mustafa with the Canadian $2.79 dono says, I'm going to sleep. Support from Canada. Try poutine. Hey, thank you for the dono. I will give it a try at some point. I appreciate that. Have a good night. We need to go witch here. Alright. Have you and B-Rad ever kissed? No, we haven't. As far as I know, we're both straight. At least I know I am. I don't know where B-Rad stands. But no, we have not kissed. We'll go for vines here. Personally, chat, if I had to guess, I would say that B-Rad probably is straight. He is a little zesty sometimes, but I do think he's straight, personally. Pretty nice start here. We probably could go in for, like, a machine in the back, probably. Doesn't he have a girlfriend? Does he? I have no idea, honestly. B-Rad is a pretty mysterious fellow, that I know. What was... Why did he... Wait. Chat! I think he just played the skeleton army instead of the giant skeleton. Guys, I think he played the wrong card. He thought the giant skeleton was the skeleton army because they both have skeleton in the name. Common mistake. Rookie mistake. It's all over after that. I guarantee, guys, he meant to play the giant skeleton. He misclicked. He misclicked. We're one off top 100. I think when we get back, I might call it after that. Because I actually, guys, was live for like 15 minutes, and then my computer froze. So I actually was more like live for like an hour and 45 minutes. Even though it says like an hour 25, you gotta add like 15 to that because the stream froze at the beginning. Great play. Do you like Jewish people? So what someone said in the chat earlier, the best response to that is it depends. Because just like if someone were to ask me if I like people in general, my answer would be it depends. Because some people I like, some I don't like, right? I'm not going to say yes or no, because if I say yes or no, I'm going to get hate either way. So it depends. That's literally the best answer I can give. Like, without getting canceled. So when people ask that now, I'm going to say it depends. Because that is literally like the best PR trained response I can think of. Unless chat can think of like a better response, it depends is literally the best answer. So I'm going to roll with that next time anyone asks that. We'll go for a machine here. Guys, I think we low-key just go in. How does he defend? Like, how do you pump and defend? Please go for the... Oh, heavens. Go for the 3M, please. Nice. Nice. Tyler LaFlame with the $5 dono says, yo, boss, good game. Chat, we're in the midst of a pretty intense match right now. So we need to lock in. We're going to go for a witch here on top of the guards. And he's going to go in for another pump. So I guess we could go in for the Gob Giant. Let's see. I guess we could go minions here. Maybe he just goes 3M? Fine, okay. We get like a little rage going here. A witch. There's 3 mosque. There they are. There they are. 3 little musketeers. Go for vines here. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. We know we want to win. Can this win come to Papa? Let's go. William H. with the $2 dono. Thank you for the $2 dono. Legolas says with the $2 dono, I think you missed Tyler's dono. Oh, wait, did I really? I'll have to read that. Oh, wait. Y'all with the dono. Says, hey, boss, I think Prince needs an emergency buff. Hey, thank you for the dono, Y'all. I appreciate that. ABC with the... ABC129 with the $2 dono says, is it hotter to Vine Firecracker or Berserker? Do you mean, like, temperature-wise? Because, okay, here's the thing, chat. So, if we're thinking about this question logically here, if you're going Vines on top of the Firecracker, she literally fires the missile launcher, like the rocket, right? And that converts like a lot of heat, right? Like, and you guys remember like learning in, like I remember like in biology or like chemistry, you learn about like temperature and heat, like it's thermal or whatever, like something nerdy like that. I would say it would be hotter if you went Vines on the Firecracker as opposed to the Berserker, because there's more heat. Like, it would be more hot. You know what I mean? That's a very good question, though. I appreciate the donation. And I think we are... Okay, let's see where we're at. We are currently top 100. So on that note, it might be time to skedaddle before the questions get a little bit too out of hand. William H with the $2 dono, although it would be nice to get one more win. William H with the $2 dono says, what... You didn't even say state, you said statue? Statue are you in? I live in Massachusetts. I'm in Virginia. Skedaddle. Yeah, skedaddle. Oh my gosh, I'm a witch here. If you read this message, you will forget that you're gay. Wait, really? Is that true? Can we get a Gob Giant in front of all this? If we win, this might win us the game. Let's see. Not quite, but that was a good push. If you get something in front of this, I'm going to be... Please don't take my whole tower. Oh, man, we're dead. Dude, not only did that take my whole... Alright, bro. See, that's ridiculous, because... Okay, there might be a slim chance we could win, but that's just ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna go machine here. We're in a really bad spot. Are you gonna stop streaming soon? Yeah, I will soon, probably. I will soon, probably. I kinda got to, you know. Because I was gonna work out. Chat, I'm actually trying to get in amazing shape by the end of the year. I was kind of lacking a bit because I got mono and I wasn't working out much for like a month because of that. I lost some muscle and then I don't know what it's been. Like, I don't know if you guys can relate to that. I got in the routine after that month of not working out. Even after I didn't have it anymore and I was still able to go, I was out of the routine of working out. And my diet got kind of sloppy too. So I'm trying to dial back in the working out and the nutrition. And get in elite shape, hopefully. Ah, rip. That was kind of unfortunate. Boss already in amazing shape. I feel like I'm in decent shape. I'm actually not in as great of shape as you guys would think. Like, I got a little bit... I lost a little bit of muscle. I'm not as strong as I was a few months ago. Or like half a year ago. And I think my body fat percentage is like a bit higher. But it's not that bad. If I put on like a little bit of muscle again and get like a little leaner, that would be like ideal. But it's just because I try to stay disciplined, basically. Don't ever come to Colton, California. Bro, I remember this guy from before, this Colton, California guy. Where's your beard? I never had a beard. I had a goatee, though, at one point, but I never had, like, hair along here. I might grow back, like, a goatee again and try it. My screen is lagging. I don't know what the heck is happening with the screen. I maybe gotta, like, get an update or, like, restart my PC after this. You're banned from Lincoln, Nebraska? Lincoln, Nebraska? That's probably where, like, Juicy J's at, right? I know that, bro. Juicy J's in Nebraska. You'll ever step foot in Minnesota? Is he actually? Yeah, I don't know where in Nebraska, though. That's public information, though, because I'm pretty sure on his Twitter he has the location, like Nebraska. Low-key chat, this might sound crazy. Juicy J might be the most famous person I know from Nebraska. Because, like, who lives in Nebraska? Juicy J might literally be the most famous person I know from that state. Like, I'm being so serious. Do you think Clash Royale is harder than chess? No. But a big part of that is because there's more people that play chess than Clash Royale. So it's going to be harder because it's more competitive. I think that's a big reason, but they're both completely different games. If this guy plays something in front of this, I'm ending the game right after this stream. Okay, good. If he played a Gobja and went like all in and I lost my tower, I would have been livid. I might have said and done some despicable things that may or may not have been legal. So I'm kind of glad that didn't happen. He did go P.E.K.K.A in the back, which isn't great. I feel like we... Is that... Oh, nice. That just walked in front. He's just going to Fisherman, isn't he? Oh, nice. We waited to play it. That was 200 IQ. That was 200 IQ. No! Wait. What? I'm not defending this. We need this witch to stay alive for the counter push, otherwise we lost the whole game. Bravo lost me the game. Low-key, that guy in Tic Tac was right. That bar barrel cost me the whole game. Please pull the mini P.E.K.K.A. Please. Begging on my hands and knees. Let's go! Oh my gosh, let's go, wait. Dude. This is Clash Royale, bro. What the heck? Dude, what is this game, man? Guys, what is this game? Like, I'm gonna be so real, bro. What is this game? Like, what am I witnessing right now? I can't tell if this is the most skillful match of all time or the least skillful. Like, I can't tell which it is, bro. There's so much happening. What in the... Bro, what even happened? Like, what was that? Oh my gosh, bro. That was insane. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What a game. And that actually does put us 5 trophies higher than we were. So, I'll take it. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy match. We're top 80 now. Okay, honestly, this is a good stopping point. Because it's been almost 2 hours. Because I had that... connection problem. So it's actually been almost 2 hours, and I wanted to work out before it gets like too late. You jerp channel with the 2 I don't know says, boss, does your log tilt when it's evolved? I wish it did, man. There's no log evolution though in this game, so my log doesn't tilt. It's just the standard log. A tilt would be a little cool, because if it tilted and swerved a bit, it could probably hit like more units besides the just the pathing it typically has, but no, not the case currently. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it. I'll call it here on TikTok, I think. Have a good night, TikTok. I'll be back soon. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to follow for more streams and content. And yeah, bye YouTube as well. Thank you all for watching. Pretty good stream, actually. This meta is probably pretty good for me because I'm pretty good with these types of Gob Giant non-Sparky decks. So we'll see how this season goes. There needs to be more emergency nerfs, I feel like. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, peace, chat. Bye, YouTube. Have a good night. I'll be live again soon, maybe even